everyone. If you are looking for an easy and stylish way to impress your guests when you're hosting at home, look no further. Victoria Tonelli is here to share how we can DIY entertaining platters for any occasion. My eyes like bugged out when I came into the studio and I saw this, because this is how I love to entertain, and I want to be at parties that have this. So let's talk about what you recommend to properly assemble your grazing platter. What do we need to start with?
So today we're not styling a coffee table, but we are taking those exact same design tips to properly style your entertainment board.
Love it.
So I want the takeaway today to be twofold. One, I want you to only use the stuff that you have at home, so you really can shop your cabinets. And two, it's all about presentation. So we're really taking very normal, ordinary food and drinks and presenting them in a way that feels so special and will make your guests feel really wowed.
Yes, this is what I like, because I'm not cooking. So let me make what's out there
you really
look
don't have to cook.
pretty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the board itself, so I would say avoid these types of boards.
Yeah.
You know, the utilitarian ones that like have seen better days.
I'll just hold that up. So we all know this. Save that for the chicken or your fruits and your vegetables. That's not for the guests, right?
Yeah, not ideal. Instead, I would go for nice wooden boards like this. So all these boards are actually from IKEA, and they're under $30, every single one. And they're nice and big. And two, about the containers, don't go shopping for it. You can use things like teacups, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Or I could use measuring cups.
For sure. So the teacups are something we all have. We probably have too many mugs in our cabinets. And the measuring cups are something I would have never really thought of. But why not use those as like your little ramekins, right?
That's all you need. You don't need to go shopping.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's get into our first platter. It's breakfast and brunch, which I believe is the most important meal of the day. No, I don't, but I really like pancakes and waffles.
Me too.
So let's talk about this one.
So I did this actually for a bachelorette party, and it was a big hit. How I would start laying it out would just start with all your different containers. Like, again, I used a little frying pan here.
That's cute.
I did a little strainer, and then I would put all the cold things. So all the fruit can be laid out first, and then from there, we're just gonna fill in. So I would do categories. So I would put everything kind of in one big grouping so it doesn't feel too chaotic. So do you want to help me with the little mini
You tell me where you want the minis.
So the
you want
pancakes,
them here?
like kind of just draped here. And I'm going to add these waffles.
Very nice. I washed my hands, so did Victoria.
So did I.
Just so you know, because I don't want you to be grossed out. But if you are doing this for your guests, obviously you can use tongs or what have you. We're dealing with the clock here, so we're just going to do it quickly.
And I will say, all these are from the toaster oven or the oven.
Oh my gosh!
So we didn't actually make anything, and it looks like we did. Then I top everything off with icing sugar.
Yes, you do.
It hides any type of imperfection. And then fill it. I don't want to see any blank. I really don't want to see the board at all. So I'm really adding the fruit everywhere and kind of adding things in. And then the last thing I like to do is some little flowers.
Oh, that's so nice.
You know, it just makes it feel a bit more special.
The more full it feels, the more people feel like, oh my gosh, I want to go to Victoria's every day.
It's abundant.
Let's talk about drinks now. We've got a little drinks platter happening.
Okay, so in light of using what you already have, I did the menu. This is actually a little vanity mirror.
Cute.
So I did the menu just with this chalkboard marker. Put that on there. I wanted it to feel personalized, so everyone has their own little drink station.
Oh, nice.
So this is lemon juice and champagne. This is a shot of gin that they add in, and they make their own drink. So really, as the person who's entertaining, I don't need to worry about my guests. Which I like. And then adding, again, little things like flowers. I'm not really doing too much here. It just really looks special.
It also, as you mentioned, make it easy for your host. Let them do the work, and it's laid out so beautifully.
Exactly.
We need to talk about this because this is what I've been waiting for the whole time. It's movie night, and I would even do this for a kid's birthday party. Look at this platter.
That's
it's incredible.
A great idea. So this was problematic when I was putting this together yesterday.
I bet it was.
I was having like one for me, one for the board, two for me, one for the board. It was a disaster, but I will say that I want everything to feel very full here, but I do think that some things should be personalized. I don't love sharing popcorn. You know, everyone's like licking their fingers and going back in for seconds. I actually went to the movie theater too, so it's extra authentic with the popcorn.
Okay, good stuff.
And then I did grouping. So there's like a starburst explosion here.
Yeah.
And then I did some unpackaged candy, and then I'm just adding in, again, I don't want to see any of the board.
Right.
So I'm just adding in these packaged candies here all around.
Man, this looks good. I would actually, you know what, forget the kids party. I'm doing that for my 48th birthday.
Yeah, it's so fun.
That's good.
And all the nostalgic candies that you kind of associate with a movie theater,
yes,
I think can just be really cute, and your guests will just be so impressed.
So we're going to stay sort of on this theme of a sweet tooth. Because this is the one that people are really going to freak out over as well. It's like your own little s'mores grazing platter.
The people go nuts over this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So this is a s'mores board. So I did the, the classics, the graham crackers and the Hershey's, but then we took it one step further. We went gourmet.
Yes.
And we added some peanut butter cups. We have Rolos. We got real serious with these big marshmallows here. And then I have these little tabletop fire pits.
Yeah.
So are you ready?
I'm ready. And so you get to do like your own little s'mores melting situation. You have little skewers there as well, so you can build them yourself.
And it becomes an activity. I love So we're not just eating, we're roasting, we're talking, and it becomes really pretty.
It is a showstopper, and I want to make sure we get in the last one. I know we don't have a lot of time, but you can do an individual charcuterie for everyone at the party.
Yes, and this is all from Italy.
Oh my gosh.
So it makes your life so simple, and finding a place that has all this selection that will just automatically wow your guests.
Very nice.
And it just comes out beautiful, and then I usually add it with a piece of pizza on the end. Again, I had one of these slices yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
As I was doing the setup.
A big old chunky focaccia. Yes,
Cacio
please.
pepe.
Great ideas. Thank you, Victoria. It's time for a break. Home Day continues after this. I don't even know where to start.
Oh, yeah.